In today's gaming news, Death Inc. seeks funding via Kickstarter, Dragonborn comes to PC tomorrow and PS3 later this month, Wii U sales fall short of expectations, and Borderlands 2's Tiny Tina is accused of being racist. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is Monday, February the 4th, and my name is Force, here with today's gaming news. First up today, Death Inc. is seeking funding via Kickstarter. Death Inc. is a strategy game that has you playing as Grim T. Livingstone, a freelance reaper tasked with bringing death to 1660s England. The game is being made by Ambient Studios and is described as a freehand strategy game, a unique mix of real-time strategy, god game, and business simulation. Ambient recently began a Kickstarter for the game with a goal of raising enough money to develop a single-player campaign by this October. Now, if this is a game that you're interested in, I definitely suggest heading to the Kickstarter page and supporting the developer by pitching in $1 or $2. I've mentioned this with prior Kickstarter projects, but it's actually something you should really consider for titles that you're interested in, because after all, that's probably the only way this game is going to get made anytime soon. Next up in news, Skyrim's Dragonborn DLC is finally coming to the PC tomorrow and the PS3 later this month. Skyrim's Dragonborn DLC is finally making its way to the PC tomorrow, February 5th. Also, PS3 owners will at long last be getting the game's 3 DLC packs later this month, with Dragonborn coming on February 12th, Hearthfire on the 19th, and Dawnguard on the 26th. These are the North American release dates. European PS3 owners will be getting the packs one day later. Now, we can probably expect the PS3 version to be buggy and unplayable for at least a couple of months until they release a patch to fix it. So, it's still going to be a while, PS3 owners, until you get to play any of this content. Moving on, Wii U sales have fallen far short of expectations. In a new earnings forecast, Nintendo has dropped their predicted sale numbers of the Wii U from 5.5 million by the end of this March to only 4 million. In addition, the forecasted sales of Wii U games in this period have dropped from 24 million to 16 million. Industry experts point to the console's price as well as a shrinking casual gamer console market as part of the problem. Wait. Hold up a second. There's a difference between a Wii and a Wii U? I know, it sounds ridiculous, but this is actually a major concern among the general gaming populace or the casual gamers. I feel like there's a large population out there who have a Wii but don't know that the Wii U is a brand new console, and they probably think it's just an addition for their Wii. I don't know that Nintendo has done the best of job of making that a clear difference. Now, also in the article, they mentioned things like the price point, which I also think is an issue, for $300 being a little bit better than the Xbox 360 and the PlayStation 3, but probably far less to what we're going to see in the next generation of consoles. They may have to drop this $50 to $100 to be competitive and be something that people are interested in purchasing. And then of course there's that whole notion that casual gamers out there aren't that interested in consoles anymore because they're spending $400, $500 on phones and tablets every couple of years or almost every year. And that of course is a lot of money to dump into a system that also plays games for a casual person. So is the market there for something like the Nintendo Wii system? I don't know anymore. Last up in news today, Borderlands 2's Tiny Tina has been accused of racism. For shizzle.
All around the stack, this plant, the stalker chased the bandit. The stalker thought 'twas all in fun. Pop! Goes the bandit.
In a lengthy Twitter discussion between Borderlands 2's lead writer Anthony Birch and several players of the game, the bomb-building Tiny Tina and her off-the-wall dialogue has been accused of being racist. It began with a tweet from iOS trading card game developer Mike Sacco saying, "Hey, I really like Borderlands 2's writing, but Tiny Tina's trope of white girl talking like them urban folk has got to go." A string of tweets followed with some speaking out and others defending the writing and character of Tiny Tina. Birch ended by saying, "The last thing I want to be is exclusionary and prejudiced, so if Tina truly is problematic, I'll change her. I'm just not convinced that a character using lingo like badonkadonk/crunk is inherently racist. If I'm wrong, I would love to know why." No, you're not wrong. These people are just complete idiots. Now, I'm one of those people who is so far from racism, I'm actually infuriated whenever I see someone being overtly racist, because I realize that that's just their lack of education and them being a complete moron. I mean, if you honestly think lowly of someone or any differently because of the color of their skin or the fact that they're different from you in one way or another, then you are a buffoon. No questions about that. Now, to be on topic here, Tiny Tina being racist? No. In fact, the very concept that you think because she uses certain terminology that she suddenly represents a certain class and race, that makes you a complete racist, and once again, I think you're an idiot. Now, I of course would love to know what you guys think about this debate in the comment section below. Do you think Tiny Tina is racist inherently, or do you think this person is overreacting or racist themselves, which is my personal opinion. Alright guys, that's going to do it for today's episode of The Feed. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed.
Climb the pipe to the train, or you'll go insane. What? That's a rap song I wrote.